You know what the hell waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. We're going now. So, StreamYard just let me know that I'm live. So now I gotta wait for YouTube to let you know that I'm live. And then we can get the entire Vibe Nation in the cut on our Friday night because you know what's about to go down in these live stream streets. And yes, there is the YouTube notification. So now the entirety of Vibe Nation knows that we are live, baby. Oh, yes, we are in the building. I think we got folks already populating the chat. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. I like this crowd participation. One of the main reasons why this live stream is what it is because of crowd participation. Oh, 16 people in the cup went from 0 to 16 like that. Woo, I like it. I like it. I like that. I like that. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. So, depending on how I'm feeling and how this haul goes, this may be the shortest Friday Night Vibe in human history. Don't really have much to talk about tonight, but we'll see what happens as I go on and on and on and on. So, I know it's a little early, but we got people populating, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this party started. So, current time 6:28 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means you are in the right place. You are on the right YouTube channel, baby. Oh, yes. And if you're a Friday Night Vibe veteran, you know what's about to happen next. And if you don't know what's about to happen next, let me clue you in. See, if you're new here and you don't know what's about to happen, this is the part of the live stream where I'm going to need you to turn your volume down. Because if you don't turn your volume down, I will not be held responsible for what your neighbors think of you listening to some loud dude on YouTube. That's on you, not on me. That's on you, not on me. Now, with that disclaimer out of the way, let me turn the gain down on the microphone, rear back, and then deliver one of the most electrifying live stream introductions in YouTube today, baby. All right, we're going to turn the gain down a little bit. Turn the gain down. All right, gain it down. That bring the house down. Now that the gain is down, we could bring the house down with 20 people in the chat. Let's go to work. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Favorite part of the entire live stream because I have no idea what's about to happen next. Woo! What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, and we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Vibe, baby. Woo! Oh, yes. It is that day again. We are back. We are live on YouTube. Oh, yes. Let's turn the game back up because we officially have started the live stream procedure. So, before I get started with tonight's festivities, let me see who I got in the chat tonight. First on the list, I see is my head of security, El Jefe Review. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? And next, we have my enforcer, Genosis is in the cut. What's up, Genosis? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Slaw OTS. What's up, Slaw? How you doing, baby? How you doing, Slaw? How you doing? We got CDF Man. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? And we got John Michelle. What's up, John? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got the tech enthusiast in the cut. What's up, bro? How you doing? And speaking of tech, we got tech for your needs. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Miss Gwendolyn G. Hey, Gwendolyn, how you doing? And we got my homie from the UK, Marvin Wallace. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Drift Asset Tech. Oh, you changed the name. Okay, getting all fancy on me. All right, what's up, bro? How you doing? And we got Alan Jackson. What's up, bro? How you doing? And Skipper. Holy Lord, I haven't seen that name in a minute. What's up, bro? How you been, bro? How you been? Woo! Oh, and we got the Norwegian sensation himself, Even A. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? Who else we got? Oh, we got Mr. Tight T, Terry Warfield. What's up, Terry? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Who else we got? And we got Simple Tech out there. What's up, Simple Tech? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Lethal Emperor. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And we got Colin in the coast. What's up, Colin? How you doing, man? How you doing? And F Nick is out there too. What's up, F Nick? What's up? Man, we got the whole squad. Oh, we got the Don King of Tech Saturday Night Tech Fight. We got Tech King Mike. What's up, bruh? How you doing? Hey, Crystal Whitenberg. Oh, we're back to regular Crystal Titans. I like this. I like this. And we got Crayla May. What's up, Christian? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Hey, we got the Bionic Scoop. What's up, bruh? How you doing, man? How you doing? And I think I got everybody as usual. For you lurkers out there, because there's always a bunch of you. What's up, lurkers? How you doing? Y'all know the procedures. Y'all know what's going on. You know where you're at. That's why you're lurking every Friday night, because you know where you're at and you know where you want to be. So if you're lurking, what's up? How you doing? All right. So, like I said, I don't really have a lot to talk about tonight. So, like I said, that's why I said this might be a short stream. Don't really have much to discuss, but got a new partnership. So, sometime around last August, I think it was last August, yeah. Google, for whatever reason, they decided to give. They've decided to put Google Hangouts end of life, which means no more Google Hangouts after last August. So, people like me who stream on a weekly basis, who bring people into the stream, we needed an alternative. We needed a savior. So, out of the blue came StreamYard. StreamYard was pretty cool. It was almost like Google Hangouts. You give somebody a link, they come into the cut, and we get to go. It's easy to set up. You don't need to do nothing. Just all you do is schedule the stream on StreamYard. It automatically handles all the back-end stuff on YouTube. And then when you hit go live, you're on live on YouTube or whatever platform you choose to go live on. Now, the cool thing about StreamYard is that you can go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and I think they have a custom RTMP setup. So you can go live on something else too. But you can go live on all the major platforms on StreamYard. You guys know I have been using StreamYard since Google Hangout went away. I've been using StreamYard for like ever. So now, StreamYard reached out to your boy. They reached out to the man about tech. They were like, Viper, we're looking for partners, baby. And we think you'll be a good fit for what our brand is about. And I'm like, really? StreamYard, are you serious? I use you guys religiously. You are my official live stream service. I'm like, hell yeah, let's partner up. So, officially on the book, baby. StreamYard is now the official live stream service of the Viper, baby. Woo! So, this is how this goes. In the description of this live stream, there is a link. If you guys are not using StreamYard yet and you want to sign up, click the affiliate link in the description of this live stream, and that will get you signed up to StreamYard. Now, I get kickback for anybody who signs up for one of the paid services. So they have 3 tiers. They have a free tier, they have a basic tier, and then they have the professional tier. If you sign up for the basic or the professional, I get a kickback. Obviously, if you sign up for the free tier, I get nothing, but that's cool. I am pretty positive if you do sign up for the free tier and you enjoy it, then you might be willing to update to the basic or the professional anyway. I myself use the basic tier. I think the basic tier is like $25 a month, something like that. The professional tier is $50 a month. But let me tell you people something, baby. StreamYard is legit. You all know you've been watching these streams since last August. Y'all know how it is. I can do things like this. Bam! Look at that. Highlight El Jefe chat. Booyah. Look at El Jefe. He says, if you need a streaming service that streams to most major platforms and allows guests, you can sign up at StreamYard with my affiliate link. That's right. Boom, baby. There it is. There's the affiliate link. If you guys haven't used StreamYard yet or you want to try it out, hit my affiliate link. Go sign up and get you some of this live stream goodness, baby, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed with this StreamYard pimping right here. StreamYard is holding it down. I do not know why Google got rid of Hangouts, but we are long past that point in the road. We have been past that. That ship has sailed. The train has left the yard. We rocking with StreamYard. And if you're not down with that, I don't know what to tell you, but StreamYard and Viper are like, bam, baby. We in a building. So this partnership thing is officially official. StreamYard is on deck. And like my man El Jefe says, now here's the thing about StreamYard though. You can join a stream from your mobile device, but you cannot host a stream from your mobile device. So if you want to initiate a stream, I think you have to do that on a laptop or computer, or whatever the case may be, laptop or desktop. You cannot initiate a stream from a mobile device. But I talked to StreamYard about this because it came up, man. The homie Michael Pepper Tech talked. Me and him were chatting on the Twitter, and he noted about how he could not initiate a stream on StreamYard, and that's why he wouldn't use StreamYard yet. So I talked to the homie the StreamYard when they reached out to see if I was interested in a partnership. I'm like, StreamYard, I got word that you cannot initiate a stream from a mobile device. Is this something that is coming later on? Are you guys working on this? Or is it simply not possible? The homies at StreamYard told your boy Viper, they were like, Viper, it's in the works, baby. It's in the works. So, eventually down the road, you will be able to host a stream from your mobile device. So, if that's something that you need to be able to do, StreamYard will cover that in the future. And let me tell you, when they say they're working on something, trust me when I tell you, they are working on it. Months ago, I asked them if they were ever going to support Twitch as a platform. They told me back then they were working on it. About a month or two later, bam! Twitch is officially official on StreamYard. So when they say they're working on something, they're not BSing, baby. They are truly working on it. So if they're telling me that hosting from a mobile device is in the works, you better believe it's coming. StreamYard is legit. Genosis, I have not asked about 1080p. I'll have to see if I can reach out and see what the word is on 1080p. That would be nice, but I don't know. I haven't asked about that. But again, if you are somebody that needs to host from your mobile device, that will be coming down the road. Now, with that out the way, that's really all I had to talk about, truthfully told. So I guess we can rock out with a bunch of questions and answers. So you guys got questions, I got answers. So I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm gonna act like I got answers. I'm gonna do the best I can. But while we doing all that, just understand and realize that super chats are open, baby. So if you want to donate monetarily to the cause, hit that super chat button, bam, and you're in the building. But if you don't want YouTube taking 30% of your super chat, good God Almighty, then you have the option to buy me a coffee. That link is also in the description below. Then they won't take 30% of your donation because YouTube is greedy and they got to have their little grubby fingers in all the pots and pies. It's kind of annoying, but hey, I can't complain too much because YouTube gives me an audience of 2 billion a month. 2 billion, so cool, whatever. But if you want to super chat, you have that option. Just know that YouTube takes 30% of that super chat, so I don't see all of it. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can hit up the link that Genosis just pasted in the live stream tonight. Shout out to my man Genosis, always in the cut. Appreciate it. Also, if you want to buy some Viper merch, we got the Viper Zone link in there too. So check that out as well because that's legit. But yes, baby, that's right, baby. That's right. I appreciate y'all. So let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. But yeah, I know Genosis was asking about outputting 1080p. All of these StreamYard live streams output at 720p, so that's why they look kind of, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, hopefully that's something that comes in the future as well. But I have not asked about that, so I don't know. So anyway, how are you all doing? Are y'all staying cool with the stay-at-home stuff? It's kind of crazy out here because I went out to the grocery store today because I had to buy some groceries, obviously. And I saw people walking into the grocery store. They didn't have no mask, no gloves, no nothing. I'm just like, what? You walking into the grocery store, no protection? Now, I understand that protection is not readily available for people, but it was kind of strange. It was a nice amount of people walking into the grocery store with no mask, no gloves, no nothing. Your boy Viper keeps gloves on deck, luckily. So I don't need the mask. I don't think the mask is that big of a deal. I know they just made the recommendation that we should be wearing masks, but I think that kind of, I don't know why they did that. Whatever, I guess. But I got gloves on deck, so I'm always wearing gloves when I go into the grocery store. I don't know what the hell these people be doing in the grocery store, bro. I don't trust nobody. I don't know. DTA, baby. Don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. So gloves be coming on deck. Oh, we got the audio maestro in the cut. Gameski, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? So yeah, walked into the grocery store. People were like walking in there like it's the average day, no protection, no nothing. I'm just like, man, I'm staying the hell away from y'all, man. Woo. Let me tell you all something though. It is extremely difficult to social distance in the grocery store, man. I mean, you got people like cramped in these lanes and things like that. Not in the lanes, in the aisles. Like the lanes, the cashier lane was actually pretty good because they had the tape down to separate 6 feet apart. So that was pretty cool. But shopping between the aisles, though, I mean, we packed in there like sardines, man. Ain't no damn social distancing going on in the aisles, man. It's a damn free fall in the aisle. Shit. Hell, man. Bruh. I'm like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm like, don't touch me, damn it. Do not touch me. Stay your distance. Don't make me break out that can of the lights off. Spray your ass. Stay on me. You know, damn. But yeah, the social distancing in the grocery stores ain't working, bro. It's not working. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. I mean, I feel like I'm close enough to get these people cooties, bro. I don't understand this stuff. But yeah, man. Whoo. Yeah. I don't know, man. That was my that was my little story about the trip to the grocery store today. I mean, I don't know. I don't really matter too much. I only have to go like once or twice a month, more or less. So it's not that big of a deal to me. But damn, hard as hell to social distance in the grocery store. Just saying. All right, Ethnic said one supermarket will introduce limited numbers in store from Monday. Okay. Yo, Wisdom Empire, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? Mike West said they're starting tomorrow to limit how many people that can be in places like Walmart. Yeah. There's a lot of people there are too many people that are out and about, period, man. A lot of people still aren't taking this thing seriously. They're out and about. They're frolicking around like it's an average day. And the problem is that the more people who are out and about not paying attention to the guidelines, the longer we're going to be cooped up at home. So I wish people would take this more seriously and stay behind at home. Because if you don't stay at home, we're going to have to be at home longer. You're only prolonging it. You are delaying the inevitable, man. Just stay at home if you can. Obviously, some of us have to go out and get groceries because we have to do that. But, I mean, if you don't have to be outside, don't be outside. Basically, that's the rule, man. Oh, there it is. Start the party, baby. El Jefe Review with a $5 super chat with the PSA Wash Your Hands 2020, baby. That's right. That should be like the official hashtag of this year. Wash your hands, baby. Thank you, El Jefe. I appreciate the super chat, baby. Thank you so much. Definite message, baby. That super chat. That super chat is a mood, baby. That's not a message. It's a mood. Wash your hands, people. Wash your hands. Stay clean out here in these streets. Stay clean. Miles Tech, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? In other news, there were a lot of rumblings throughout the tech sphere today that someone or outlets have reported that apparently Apple was going to release the iPhone SE today. Now we now know that the official name of the iPhone 9 is just iPhone SE. I guess they're just. For the sake of sanity, we'll just say the iPhone SE 2020, but Apple's calling it the iPhone SE, so whatever. But yeah, a lot of people thought that was going to launch today. No. Number one, and Prosper's gonna love this one. But number one, John Prosper, who has been like on fire with Apple Leaks this year, told you all that the announcement wasn't even coming for another 2 weeks. So the announcement not even coming for another 12 days. And then a week after the announcement, that's when the phone will launch. So at the earliest, the phone is coming the 22nd. So I already knew it wasn't coming today. But number two, and more importantly, ain't no way in hell Apple's releasing no iPhone during a website refresh. They're not doing that. The iPhone, even today, even with the declining sales, the iPhone is still Apple's biggest money maker. I don't care what iPhone it is. The iPhone is still Apple's biggest money maker. They're not going to release it via a website refresh. They're going to do a big pop and stance event or press release, whatever the case it is. They're going to make an announcement, and then they're going to put it on sale a few days later. They will never release an iPhone via a website refresh, so I already knew it wasn't happening. I don't know why you all got your hopes up thinking that was going to happen. Y'all need to calm down. No, that's not how Apple does business. If they're dropping a phone, they're doing it all smashy, and then they'll release it how they normally do. But the earliest that we might see the iPhone 9 is maybe the 15th if they decide to release it same day as the press release, maybe. But according to Prosser and his sources, the 22nd is the likely date that it will actually start coming out and shipping and things like that. So I would believe that over whatever else you hear because, like I said, Prosser has been on fire with these Apple leaks this year, man. So I believe him before I believe anybody else. And shout out to whoever just brought me a coffee. I guess you did it anonymously. I appreciate the anonymous coffee. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Appreciate your support, man. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, we go. All right. GameKeep said a company reached out to me wanted me to cover their new iPhone 9 cases with all their marketing material too. I bet companies getting ready. I mean, we had that story earlier this week that Best Buy is already receiving cases in their inventory, so we know it's coming. It's not a matter of if anymore. It's only a matter of when now, because when you start getting cases in inventory, the phone is coming. So, I mean, Target had the info in their inventory like a month or so ago. And then, like I said earlier this week, we saw Best Buy actually getting cases in their inventory, so we know it's coming. So it's only a matter of time. Like Process said, they'll probably announce it around the 15th. Unless I almost forgot. There's something else happening that week, and Apple might try to punk somebody again. 2 years ago, story time. So this is story time. This is gonna be good. Let me get a drink. We got stories to tell. We got stories to tell, baby. So, 2 years ago, a little company called OnePlus. They were supposed to hold an event, right? Now, OnePlus had sent out the invites or whatever. They sent out the notification or the link for their event, I mean, at least like a month in advance. But 2 years ago, OnePlus had scheduled. They had scheduled to have an event on October 30th. Almost. Don't get technical with me, Alan Jackson. It's almost 2 years ago. Hush, dude. I'm telling a story. Calm down. But anyway, almost 2 years ago, on October 30th, OnePlus was supposed to have their OnePlus, I think, 6T event. But Tim Cook felt like playing Debo from Friday because Tim Cook came up in there and just put an Apple event, bam, right on top of the OnePlus event. But no. It wasn't that savage. Oh, no. Tim Cook got more savage than that. Not only did he put the Apple event on the same day as the OnePlus event. Oh, no. He put the damn Apple event in the same city as the OnePlus event. Oh, my goodness. What kind of savagery is this? So not only did Tim Cook punk them out of their date, he punked them right out the damn city. Are you serious, bro? I mean, I am not making this up. You can't make this stuff up if you try. So, earlier this week on Front Page Tech, John Prosser reported that Apple is considering doing the same thing again this year because we know that OnePlus is set to unveil their OnePlus 8 on April 14th, but John Prosser reported that Apple is considering bumping up their iPhone 9 press event or release to April 14th just to punk OnePlus. I'm like, what the hell, bro? What are you doing? This is like sale company or this is like brand on brand crime. Why is Apple punking OnePlus? OnePlus is not even in Apple league. I don't understand this stuff. Like John Prosser said, this is so damn petty. This is beyond petty. If I could make up a word that goes beyond petty, I would have that word right now, but I don't have it off the tip of my tongue. But this is beyond petty. So, officially, the iPhone 9 press release or press conference, whatever, is scheduled for April 15th, tentatively. But they may move it up a day just to mess with OnePlus. Now, when this happened 2 years ago, OnePlus punked out and cowered, and they moved their event a day before the Apple event. I really hope that OnePlus does not do that garbage again. I hope if Apple has the kahunas to punk OnePlus again, I hope OnePlus have bigger kahunas and keep their date of the 14th, because that way we will have a tech fight for real. We have to get Tech King Mike involved in this, baby, because it's going to be good. I hope OnePlus keeps the date and doesn't back down to Apple, because as I said 2 years ago, and I'll say it again, even though I'm the captain of Team Apple, OnePlus should back down to nobody, even Apple. Ridiculous. But hopefully, if it does happen, this is all rumor and speculation, but hopefully, if it does happen, OnePlus will hold their date and say, the hell with you, Apple, and do what they got to do. Shout out to my man, Wisdom Empire, for the $10 super chat, sir. I appreciate the support. Thank you. And we got another one from Jim Messendorf. Wait, why is that name familiar? Oh, my God, that name's familiar. Oh, I know who you are. Jim, thank you for rocking out with me. I appreciate you, Jim. Jim, oh, my God, I know why that name's familiar. I think Jim is like one of the managing editors or one of the head bosses that iMore, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. That is pretty cool. I got one of the big wins from iMore rocking out me tonight. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. But yes, I stand firm. If Apple scheduled their event on the same day as OnePlus, I really hope that OnePlus does not back down. Please, for the love of God, OnePlus, don't back down. Do not back down. Keep your date. You cannot let Apple punk you repeatedly. It's ridiculous. Like, especially if they're releasing a budget phone. We talking about a budget phone versus OnePlus and flagship phone. Come on, man. We talking about Apple budget phone versus OnePlus flagship phone. Stop playing. No. Do not back down. Do not back down, OnePlus. Please don't do it. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. But like I said, this is all rumor, conjecture, speculation, whatever you want to call it. But actually, no, the OnePlus part is not rumor. We know that OnePlus is definitely holding their event on April 14th. So that part is not rumor. That part is true. Woo! Oh, wait. What? You are not coming in my chat trying to be all modest. You're not important, huh? You just edited all the Mobile Nation podcasts, but you're not important. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna let you live. I know better, Jim. I know better, but I'm gonna let you live, though. I'm gonna let you live. You're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. I'm not gonna with you. You're a good dude. But like I said, the OnePlus thing is not rumor. We know that OnePlus is holding their event. We don't know what Apple is doing. Everything that we know about Apple is rumor and speculation. But like I said, John Prosser has been on fire this year with these leaks and rumors about Apple. So I have no reason to doubt it. So we shall see in 2 weeks what happens with Apple's press conference or press event or whatever they want to do with it. And we'll go from there. So other than that, do you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to ask, anything you want to talk about? Let me know. And we will go from there. Because like I said, I don't really have much to talk about. Honest to you guys, there's not much happening in the tech space right now. I mean, the T-Mobile Sprint merger finally completed after 2 years? So that is officially a thing. It's kind of sad though, because that means we no longer have John Laguerre as head of T-Mobile anymore. He stepped down on April 1st. So I forget the name of his replacement, but it's kind of sad to see John Laguerre go because that man has engineered so much change in the wireless mobile industry, and we will never be the same without him, man. So hopefully his predecessor or his replacement can do half the job that he did, because John Laguerre set the wireless industry on and behind. I mean, he turned it on his actions, man. He changed a lot of stuff. One of the big things that T-Mobile did under John Laguerre was brought back unlimited data. Now, I know a lot of people have issues with the way unlimited data is handled these days because, it's not really unlimited because at some point you get throttled if you use too much, this, that, and the other. But before John Laguerre showed up, unlimited data was a thing of the past. He brought that back. The move that he made at T-Mobile forced other wireless carriers to bring unlimited data back. And that's only one of countless numbers of moves that Laguerre has orchestrated over the years as head of T-Mobile to make the wireless industry what it is today. He will be missed. All right, CDF man says there's iPhone SE stuff is on Apple's site. Yeah, I saw those leaks that Apple has like casings and things like that. I think they have a screen protector from, I think, Belkin on their website, which is like, and then not only that, apparently Apple had they released a support video, and in that support video they alluded to an unreleased product. They alluded to AirTags, and we know that AirTags have not been announced yet. So I don't know who let that slip. Seems like there's some cracks in the Apple armor here lately, but that's another thing that John Prosser leaked earlier this week too. WWDC this year, we are going to get new hardware. Now you guys know that normally WWDC is a software-only conference. There are times where Apple does where they do announce new hardware at WWDC, but it doesn't happen often. However, John Prosser has leaked that this year we are indeed getting new hardware at WWDC. Hold on. So, among the new hardware that we could expect to see at WWDC 2020, are Apple's over-the-ear AirPods. So they are finally going to be unveiled at WWDC, according to John Prosser. Like I said, these are all leaks and speculation, but like I keep telling you guys, John Prosser has yet to be wrong about any of his Apple leaks this year. So I'm not doubting him until I have reason to. So I think it's a pretty safe bet that we're going to get these Apple over-ear headphones at WWDC. Also, the AirTags that I just alluded to, they are going to finally be announced at WWDC. I don't know why it's taking Apple so long to come out with these AirTags, but we are finally going to get info on the AirTags, or they're finally going to be unveiled at WWDC. So that is pretty cool. Hopefully they can find a way to differentiate them from the current Tile trackers on the market, because Tile pretty much has the market on lock, but it's Apple, and anything that Apple comes in and integrates with iPhone has a chance to dominate its product category almost immediately. So we shall see what happens with that. And the third product that he said, I think, there could be a new MacBook Pro at WWDC. I have to believe that the new MacBook Pro that he's talking about is the rumored 14-inch MacBook Pro. Obviously, as you guys know, I just purchased the new 16-inch recently that was updated back in December. And there have been rumors that Apple would update their 13-inch MacBook Pro to a new 14-inch MacBook Pro. Even Min Chi Ko highlighted this or speculated about this last year. So John Prosser says that at WWDC, a new MacBook Pro will be announced. And I have to believe that it will be that 14-inch MacBook Pro that has been rumored over the past few months. So WWDC will see over-ear headphones, it will see AirTags, and it will also see a brand new 14-inch MacBook Pro. Pretty exciting stuff from Apple, even given these uncertain times, especially when we know that WWDC is going to be an online only event. But it'll still be cool to see how Apple unveils the product in this online only environment and atmosphere. So I'm pretty excited. We shall see what happens. Prosser said that WWDC is tentatively scheduled for June 1st, which is on a Monday. So if it does happen on June 1st, I guess we'll be rocking and rolling. Oh, dude. Oh, El Jefe and Winston Empire talking about my diet. I don't have my diet is pizza, bro. My diet is actually this week is ravioli, because I went to the grocery store and there was no frozen pizza anywhere. I mean, what is going on? Like, I think the grocery store is doing some type of remodeling, and the place where the freezer where the pizza would normally be was completely empty, and they were moving like new freezers around and things like that. So there was no frozen pizza, which is what I normally get. There was none to be had. Luckily, I still have some of my freezer, but damn. So your boy diet this week is ravioli. I mean, I got like 5 or 6 cans of ravioli back there. So your boy's diet is gonna be ravioli, baby. That's what I'm doing this week. Oh, Alan Osborne to the cup, man. What's up, Alan? How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right, let's see what else is going on. That's right. Ethnic 2020, the tentative year. Amen. Right. Amen. El Jefe said no Tortinos. No, El Jefe, no Tortinos, man. I haven't had Tortinos in a while, man. I used to have those pizza rolls a lot in college, but when I left college, I kind of left the Tortino thing behind. But those are good, man. Let's see. Michael Pepper says, I love to see the AirTag technology incorporated into the AirPods to make them easier to find if misplaced or even stolen. Well, we know that the current AirPods have you could find them via Bluetooth, but like you said, that would be cool. Even if they don't have the AirTag technology, if they were to somehow have the U1 chip, because the U1 chip is part of that AirTag thing too, because the U1 chip makes the product easier to locate in tight spaces and closed spaces. So maybe if they don't have the AirTag stuff, they'll have the U1 chip inside of them to make them easier to locate if you lose them. But yeah, man, exciting times. I know a lot of people are questioning whether or not Apple should release an iPhone right now, given the current climate. Even I made a video about it. At the end of the day, though, Apple is a business, and the businesses have to run. People are working, people are getting paid. Apple is even supposedly sending iMacs to their employees that are working at home to help support this iPhone 9 launch whenever it happens this month. So Apple is working, okay? Apple is not them. They've been slowed down enough with the happenings over in China with the production delays and things like that. So Apple is going full speed ahead trying to get back into the swing of things because they've been kind of knocked back by this pandemic. But they have adjusted. They got people working at home remotely. They even they're allowing some people to work from the headquarters. I think they're allowing some of the engineers to work from the headquarters if they have projects I should say, that really need to be worked on at the spaceship at Cupertino. Then they are allowing engineers to come in there and work on that. But obviously, most people from Apple, most of their corporate employees are working from home, and all of the Apple stores are closed now until May. But I think we have come to the realization that they'll probably be closed longer than May. But right now, all the Apple stores outside of China are closed until May. So they are sending equipment to the remote employees on the sales team to support the iPhone 9 launch and things like that. So Apple is still rocking and rolling. They're trying to do the best they can, like all of us. And whether you like it or you're not, or you don't like it, a new iPhone is coming in 2 weeks. It's coming. Like, I mean, Apple doesn't care at this point. They got work to do, so it's coming. Whether you buy it or not, I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks. I mean, since I have you all here, if this iPhone SE drops in a couple of weeks, will you all, any of you guys in the chat right now, will you all buy it? Or are you all interested in the new iPhone SE if it comes out in April? Will you guys purchase it? I know we all are going through different experiences right now with this pandemic, and it's affecting us in different ways. Obviously, I don't know you guys in financial situations and things like that, but let me know in the chat if this iPhone comes out. Are you guys going to jump on it when it comes out? If it comes out in a couple of weeks, let me know, man. Let me know. El Jefe says depends on the price. Well, the price has been rumored to be starting at $300 or $399. Excuse me. So the price of the new iPhone SE is rumored to be $399 if I can talk correctly. So if you got $400 to spare, that's going to be the starting price. So there you go. All right, Jonathan says nope. Tech enthusiast says he's interested. Tech Fanny says no. El Jefe wondering about availability via Amazon. That's a good question. I don't know, man. I know Amazon is shutting down a lot of their non-essential delivery, so I don't know how that's going to work. Colin says he'll probably get one for a kid. Okay, all right. So there seems to be some interest in it. I mean, obviously, a lot of people have been interested in this phone. I think because more than anything else, the starting price has a lot of people curious. So, and we know with the iPhone SE that you're getting the same form factor as the iPhone 8, but it'll have Touch ID. However, it'll still have the A13 Bionic chip. It'll probably have a single camera lens system on the back. I'm guessing it's going to use one of the cameras from the iPhone 11. It'd be my best guess. That's the only question that I have that I don't know. What camera system is it going to use? Is it going to use the iPhone 11 camera or maybe the iPhone 10s or 10s Max camera? I don't know. But it'll use one of those. My guess would be the 11. But it's going to be a good deal for those who want that type of phone at that price point. Should be a solid deal. The launch is at $50 less than the 8 models. Yeah. $399 starting point for the iPhone SE. All right, Skipper said, don't have the money. I got a Pixel 3 and I haven't had an iPhone since the 3G. Whoa, that is a long time. Wow, that's a long time. Ethnic says, remember to disinfect your smartphone regularly. Yep. No crap. He said sacrifice their oleophobic coating. No, man, you gotta wipe it gently. You can't sacrifice that oleophobic coating, man. That's important stuff. That's important, man. Woo. See, this is the nonsense that we have to deal with, because there are a large sector of people out there that, for whatever reason, believe that 5G is the cause of cancer, it's causing the pandemic. It's goofiness. It's nonsense. If you hear somebody spewing that stuff, go the other way. Just go the other way. They have no idea what they're talking about. Just go the other way. El Jefe said it'll be cool to put the 3A versus the SE. That will be cool. That'll be cool. But you know the 3A will smoke it though. I mean, let's be serious. The 3A will, the SE will smoke the 3A. I mean, if I could be painfully honest for a second here, we know what's up. We know what's up. All right. Let's see. All right. Simple testing to think that it'll be a terrible business move to release an iPhone SE. And you're probably not alone, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel like releasing a smartphone right now is not the move. I mean, and you can decide that with your wallet. I mean, we'll find out, right? Now, we know that Apple just released the iPad Pro and the MacBook Air, and people brought those up. I'm pretty sure the sales aren't what they normally would be, but people brought those up. But I can almost make a case for those devices because those are work-at-home devices. The iPhone SE is not really a work-at-home device. It's not really essential to working at home. Obviously, if you need a new smartphone and that's the one that you want, then go for it. But the iPad Pro and the MacBook Air are work-at-home devices, which are kind of in demand right now. A new iPhone is not really in demand right now. But again, you can vote with your wallet. I mean, you can either buy it or don't buy it, and then we can go from there. He said the pandemic is revealing the stupidity of the general population. Misinformation is the second pandemic. Oh, no, me said it correctly. Misinformation is the second pandemic in 2020. Oh my goodness, Hefe, you are not kidding, man. You are not kidding. You are not kidding. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. In other news, we have no idea if the iPhone 12 will even make it this year. We know there have been conflicting reports about this, but I think it's safe to assume that the iPhone 12 will be delayed this year. It will not be out in September. There is no way it can make it by September. Apple hasn't been able to do their normal manufacturing productivity production process with the iPhone 12. They haven't been able to travel to China to finalize the design and things like that. I know they're trying to do some of that stuff online, but obviously Foxconn was closed down for like over a month due to the pandemic and things like that. So we know that the iPhone 12 is going to be delayed. I don't know why these reports are coming out saying that it's not going to be delayed. Even Apple internally is considering delaying it until 2021. At this point, I think that might be the best move because we're talking about whether or not people are going to buy an iPhone SE at $400. Do you really think even in September, even if the pandemic is behind us, do you really think that people's first instinct is going to be to go out here and spend over $1,000 on a new smartphone right out of a pandemic? I have a hard time thinking that. There are going to be a lot more important priority for people when this pandemic is over with. Like I told you guys in my video, people have lost their job, businesses have gone under. The instability of the economy is going to be a big question mark when we are done with this pandemic. We are going to have a long road to recovery when we're done. And the first thing on the agenda for most people will not be buying a new iPhone. I promise you that it's not happening. So the question that Apple has to ask themselves long and hard internally is it actually smart to release an iPhone 12 this year at the price point that they want to release it at, knowing that the economy is going to be in shambles and people are going to be recovering from the pandemic? Hell, we might still be in the middle of the pandemic come September. I mean, I don't know. That's the uncertainty of what's happening here. We could very well still be in the pandemic come September. But even if we're not, it's not going to be like it's going to be an immediate recovery. It's going to be a long road ahead of us even after this is over with. And again, I question whether or not people are going to be rushing out to buy a $1,000 smartphone after the pandemic. I got to believe probably not. So again, but Apple really needs to consider, is it a smart idea to release an iPhone 12 this year? Me personally, I think they might be safer delaying it until 2021. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Wisdom, it is easy money if you have work. But again, a lot of people have lost their jobs during the pandemic. So when you ain't got no work, it ain't easy money. So there's that. Janosin, I would not be surprised. But again, this is a different situation, dude. Like I said, people have lost their jobs. Businesses are going under. Even with priority being shifted, you know, when your livelihood has been threatened and turned upside down, a smartphone ain't probably not going to be your first move. I mean, I have to believe that a smartphone is just not going to be what people are trying to go after in the fall. We are going to be trying to recover from this pandemic, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Skip the first sentence. So you think everyone's going to buy the SE over the regular iPhone? No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that I don't know if it's a good idea for Apple to release an iPhone 12 this year, given where we are and where we're probably going to be even when we're on the other side of this pandemic. Because, like I just said, even when we're on the other side, things are going to be a lot different from what they were before we got into the pandemic. People are going to be trying to find jobs and things like that. Businesses are going to be trying to come back from under. I don't know. Oh, that question was not for me. Okay. Oops, my bad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think an iPhone 12 is going to be a priority later this year. I just don't. So that's why I think it's smart of Apple to at least at the very least consider delaying the iPhone until next year. I mean, I don't know if it's a smart move releasing an iPhone 12 this year. They could possibly get away with releasing an iPhone SE. They could get away with that. That's $400. People either you're gonna buy it or you're not. You can get away with that. They could possibly get away with that. You're not getting away with releasing no iPhone 12 for $1,000 in 2020. Yeah, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but probably not. You're not getting away with that. That thing's going to tank. If they do that, it will tank. It'll tank harder than the Titanic. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Woo. All right. So, any other questions, comments about anything else that's going on in tech or non-tech, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can do it. I appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, I don't really have much to talk about, but here's a question I missed earlier. Michael says, what do you think about the speakers on the S20? Legit. Well, at least the ones on the S20 Ultra are legit. Those things are the real deal. I can't speak for the S20 or the S20 Plus because I don't have those devices, but I got the S20 Ultra. The speakers are legit. Yes, sir. Oh, yes. As Gwendolyn just highlighted, Apple just acquired Dark Sky. Now, this is so savage that Apple is just uber savage lately, but this is savage. And this is savage because not only did Apple acquire Dark Sky, but as most of you guys are aware, Dark Sky is an Android app as well as an iOS app. So what Apple is going to do is they acquired Dark Sky, so they brought them for however many billion, whatever, and they're going to cut off access to Android devices, I think in a couple of months. So at the end of the, I don't know, maybe at the end of the year, but at some point down the road, Dark Sky will no longer exist on Android. And that is just savage, and it's kind of wrong because you got to remember, Dark Sky is a paid app, which means people on Android paid money to have access to that app, and now Apple is just going to strip them of that access. I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, I don't know how does that work? Like, I don't know if they got to issue refunds or I don't know how does that work, but yeah, Dark Sky on Android is going to be no more. It's now an Apple intellectual property, and Android access is going to be cut off. And apparently there are other apps that use the Dark Sky API. I think Apple said they have until the end of 2021. So if they're using that Dark Sky API for their app, they have until the end of next year to find an alternative, and then they're going to get cut off too. So this is nuts. This is nuts. Ethnic, Dark Sky is a hyper local weather app. So Dark Sky is so good that it tells you up to the moment when it's going to rain in your local area and things like that. It is a very good weather app. I've never used it myself, but I have heard people swear by it, and it is legit. And it is no longer an independent property. It is now Apple's property. So that's kind of tough for the Android crowd because they, like I said, that was their app too, and now Apple is just stripping them of that access, and kind of savage. But if we know anything about Apple, we know that Apple is savage. They don't care, man. Apple will take your lunch money and don't care. Apple will take your lunch money and Tim Cook will look the other way. they'll take your lunch. They'll have Craig Federighi come up and take your lunch money, and Tim Cook will look the other way. Crazy out here, man. Crazy out here. Woo, boy. Oh man. Oh, we got Buzz 703. What's up, Buzz? How you doing, baby? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Let's see. All right. Where we at? Ooh, Michael Pepper said there are 50 other apps that use the Dark Sky API. Ouch. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks for them. But like I said, they have until the end of 2021 to find an alternative before they get cut off. So they have time. It kind of sucks because I'm pretty sure they weren't planning for this. But they got time, so hopefully they can find an alternative within that time frame, and then they'll have to do what they got to do. Oh, Janothan, the dark sky doesn't work outside the U.S. and I think UK. The Canada can't get it. That sucks. Well, I guess you guys won't be feeling that lost then, so no big loss to you, I guess. But man, whew. Ethan says, does it use your local Bureau of Meteorology to grab weather predictions? I hate how the factory iOS weather app isn't accurate for my country. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have it. I've never used it myself, so I'm not sure. But whatever it uses, it is pretty damn good. Like it literally predicts the exact moment it's going to start raining. Like it's crazy good. All right, let me go back up here and see what I missed. All right. Oh, we got. Yes, you are correct. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you are correct. I told you guys on Twitter that I was going to do it, and I did it. Damn it! So yes, I have the Sony WH-1000 XM3s in both colors because they're that good. So yes, I'm wearing the black ones. These are the silver ones. Yes, I have them in both colors because I can. Damn it! So yes. They're worth it. They're the best headphones I've ever had. So I have no regrets. I use see the problem with these headphones is that they only pair to one device at a time. So I got one paired to my iPad and the other one paired to the MacBook, and it's just, I don't know, man. But yeah, got them in both colors. I do. Savagery. Good eye. Good eagle eye, man. Y'all don't miss nothing, man. Y'all don't miss a thing. I love it. Y'all pay attention. Y'all pays attention. Woo! Okay, what we got? Let me see what else I missed. All right, let's see. All right, okay, I didn't miss anything with that. Let me go back down here. Okay. Genosis says, I find the built-in iOS weather widget more than enough for me. Yeah, I use the regular iOS weather app fine. I mean, it has hourly updates, which seem to work all the time. They're usually correct, so I don't really have a problem with it. So I think it's pretty cool. But it will be interesting to see how Apple integrates dark sky into iOS and if they are going to make any improvements to the weather app and maybe bring a weather app to the iPad. Tim Cook, are you listening to me, Tim Cook? Maybe you can bring your weather app to the iPad, and while you're at it, bring a actual calculator to the iPad too. Yes, Tim Cook, yes. You should probably do that. The iPad is 10 years old, and it doesn't have a weather app, and it doesn't have a calculator. But yet you want us to believe that it can replace the computer. Bruh! Stop it, Timmy. Stop it. We see right through you. Stop it. Get us a calculator and a weather app, and then we can talk about that. Good grief, ridiculousness. All right, let's see. Buzz has the topic of 5G and radiation been discussed. Briefly, we got conspiracy theorists out here who believe that 5G has caused the coronavirus and that 5G is causing cancer. I did an entire video explaining how this is not the case. If you guys want to watch the video, it's on my main channel. Actually, Linus Tech Tips did a video similar to mine, and we both came up with the same result. That being 5G is completely safe. It will not cause you harm. It's not doing anything worse than what 4G and 3G before have done to us. People need to calm down. These conspiracy theorists, they have no evidence. There's no evidence to support these claims. So show me evidence. Until you show me evidence, I don't want to hear it. Neil says have the same Sony headphones and agreed. The only major downside is no multi-device pairing. Yes. The other downside is the microphone for calls sucks. But yeah, the multi-device pairing and the microphone are the two cons. But everything else is, oh my God, everything else is the win. Everything else is the win, man. Whoo! That's right. Since iPad OS needs a weather app and a calculator. You ain't lying, man. You're not lying. Skipper for no, the iPad does not have an official calculator. It does not have a stock calculator app. Now, of course, you can go into the App Store and get a calculator app for iPad, of course, but Apple does not have an official stock calculator app for iPad. They never have. I don't understand it. Kind of weird. But as Michael Pepper just said, it can compute, but it can't calculate. Michael Pepper, that was good. That was real good. Oh man, whoo boy. Now, I think the iPad does have picture-in-picture. I think I think if you use if you're inside Safari and you're watching the video, I think picture-in-picture does kind of work. I think, I'm not sure, but obviously on the iPhone, nah, not at all. Oh, now this is a good question. Where the hell has Frosty Carter stream been in my able for 5 or 6 months? I don't think it's been that long since he last streamed. I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago that he last streamed, but he's been kind of quiet. But I know Frosty Carter's been sick. I think he actually was battling, or he had the coronavirus, so he's been dealing with that. But he's still been making videos though, so he's not. Luckily, he's doing okay, as far as I can tell. But I know he's been dealing with a lot this year, man. That's a strong dude though. So shout out to my man Flossie Carter. Hopefully he's doing all right. But I know he's been through it this year, man. He's been through a lot this year, but he's battling like he always does. That's a strong dude. He'll be all right. But yeah, he's been through a lot this year. Let's see. Collins says, is the current iPad, not the Air, going to be retired soon? No. They make new entry-level iPads almost yearly. Actually, no. It was almost 2 years ago. They came out with the no. Last year they came out with the 10.2-inch iPad, the entry-level iPad. So no, the regular iPad is not going to be retired. I think Apple has that for mostly education purposes. Because it starts at like $329 or whatever. So you can get that into a lot of schools and classrooms and things like that. So the entry-level iPad is not going anywhere. All right, what did Jonathan talking about? Oh, Jonathan wants. Oh, nah, I'm good. He wants to look up all the things the iOS and iPad need this year. I don't have the type of time. We ain't got the type of time. Jonathan, we ain't got the type of time. We do not have that type of time. Apple Monster, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? How you doing? All right. Ethnic says, are people going out to exercise in your towns? I brought an exercise bike just before Corona took over. I know people are going on walks and things like that. As far as like exercising outside, unless they're within their property, not really. No, I haven't seen anybody outside. But then again, I haven't really been outside much myself, so I don't even know. But a lot of people are buying exercise equipment for their houses and things like that. So a lot of people are buying equipment for their homes. So they're setting up their home gyms and things like that, so they don't really have to go outside for that because they're buying the equipment to take inside their homes and use it in their homes. Oh, we got royalty in the chat. We got DJ Easy for Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. What's up, Eric? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Yeah. All right. So Michael Pepper says, I want Apple to bring the remote viewfinder from WatchOS to other devices. Native support to use one iOS Apple device to control the cameras on another, not just watch the iPhone. What other device would you want that for, though? I don't even know what other use case there would be for that. I mean, unless you want an iPad to control the camera on unless you want an iPhone to control the camera on an iPad. I mean, what other use case would there be? I don't know. I don't see the other use case for that. I mean, obviously perfect for Apple Watch because Apple Watch is on your wrist and it has the viewfinder, so you can do that. But there's really no other like legitimate use case for a feature like that. Like I said, unless you're using an iPhone to control the camera on an iPad, but that's about it. I don't know. Not sure what you would use that for. Not sure. All right, CDM mentions I want to see the battery life of my iPhone for my watch. Okay. I mean, I guess that could be handy, but chances are, if your Apple Watch if you have a Wi-Fi only Apple Watch, if you have a Bluetooth only Apple Watch, then your iPhone is probably nearby. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I can see the practicality a little bit, but I don't know. Watch the iPad. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, watch the iPad. Okay, I got you. Let's see, iPad to control iPhone or multiple iPhones or Mac or okay. So basically, Michael wants everything to control everything. Okay, so basically, he wants a command center so he can take over the world. That's what he wants. Michael Pepper wants to set up so he can have a command center to take over the world. Watch out for Michael Pepper, man. You gotta watch that Pepper dude. You gotta watch that guy. You don't know what he's doing in his house. You don't know. You don't know what he's doing. You don't know what he's doing. Woo! Okay. All right. So, any other Y'all laughing at me. Any other any other questions, comments that you guys wanted to? Any other questions or comments? Anything else you guys want to discuss before I give you back your Friday evening? I don't know. Anthony said the movie Sliver comes to mind. Never seen it, but I'm guessing that has to do with somebody trying to take over the world with a nerdy command center. All right, let me see anything else going on in the world of tech that I could talk about real quick. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Oh man, I love these live streams with you. It's fun. Oh, I don't know. So I don't know how many of you all are gamers, but even with everything that's going on around the world with this pandemic, you guys know that we were supposed to get new next generation consoles this year. So apparently, according to both Microsoft and Sony, there will be no delays in the release of their new next generation consoles this year. Now, again, I have to ask the same question that I asked about the iPhone about the next generation consoles. When these consoles come out around holiday time this year, will that be an appropriate time to sell a home console? I don't know if people are going to be looking to buy next generation consoles right after a pandemic. I'm just not sure. Now, actually, the ironic thing about this is that if those consoles were released during the pandemic, holy hell, they would probably sell out like immediately. Because remember, people are at home and they're gaming. Gaming has gone up. Like the amount of gaming that's happening during the pandemic has skyrocketed. GameStop sales have gone through the roof since the pandemic started. So the ironic thing is that if the consoles were released during the pandemic, they would sell out instantly. However, when we are at the end of the pandemic and we are into recovery, I don't know if brand new consoles are going to be on people's priority list. I'm not sure. Maybe, but like I said, the ironic thing is that if the consoles were released during the pandemic, they would sell like hotcakes. But right after the pandemic, I don't know. That's a hard sell for me because you're talking about what, at least $500-$600, $700 maybe for these new consoles, and that's not really a priority when people are coming right off a pandemic with all the economic instability and uncertainty going on right after the pandemic. I don't know if a brand new home console is going to be on people's priority list, but it'll be one more thing that we'll find out real quick this year if they choose to go through with the launch as they say they are, because man, that's going to be crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Lethal Emperor says, what series are you streaming during the lockdown, Viper? Oh my God. This is a good question. Hold on. So, almost 3 years ago, actually 3 years ago, I started making videos on YouTube. I became a creator. When I became a creator on YouTube, I fell behind on practically all my shows because for those of y'all that make videos, you know that this stuff takes a lot of time. And it's not really much time to like do things outside of creating, especially when you have a full-time job, which I do. So I work my full-time job during the day, and then at night I'm making videos and shooting, editing, uploading videos. So I fell behind on all my TV shows. But during this pandemic, I have been binge watching Chicago PD like crazy. That used to be one of my favorite shows years ago. I kind of fell behind, but during the pandemic, your boy has been catching up. Chicago PD is probably the single best cop show ever made on TV. Now, I know some people are going to say The Wire, but I tried watching the pilot of The Wire, and The Wire is too much. The Wire is way too detailed. They're doing too damn much on The Wire. I'm not saying it's not a good show, but it ain't Chicago PD. Chicago PD is another animal entirely. I am loving Chicago PD. And with Chicago PD, I've been watching Chicago Fire because you guys know Chicago PD and Chicago Fire have those crossovers sometimes. So I've been watching Chicago Fire in the midst of my watching Chicago PD. So I have definitely been binging a lot of Chicago PD. Like, I've been like all yesterday evening watching Chicago PD. Like, Chicago PD is my jam. I love that show. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, let's see. All right, so Simple Tech says he thinks that the new consoles will sell better at 250 to 350 or 600 or greater. Yeah, they're not selling those consoles at $200-$300, bro, and that's not happening. You're talking about next generation consoles. The starting price will at least be 500, at least. And they might be more or less. I doubt it'll be less though, but the starting price will probably be at least $500. Let's see. Ooh, all right, let's see. We got we got oh, you know that he's been binging the Office and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Yeah, I never really got into Star Trek that much, man. Never really got into that much. I'm more of a Star Wars person myself, but Star Trek is pretty cool. I've seen the movies, the recent movies, so the movies were good. Ethnic said sticking with the wire brings huge rewards. The characters are so memorable. Yeah, man. A lot of people swear by that show, but yeah, it's too much going on, man. It's just too much. I mean, you got it from the cop side, you got it from the criminal side, you got it from the lawyer side, you got it from the court. Like, goddamn, like that's just too much going on. I need my stuff streamlined. I don't need to know every single storyline and everybody's storyline in the show. That's just too much stuff going on. Like, we need to streamline that stuff, man. Streamline it. Jeez. Whoo, what's going on? El Jefe says Deep Space Nine is the best. All right. I know a lot of people are mad. A lot of hardcore Trekkies are mad with the Picard show. They are hating that show. I know my man Zach Talks Tech is not liking it, but he is not alone, man. A lot of people are hating it. I think El Jefe is actually enjoying Picard, but a lot of hardcore Trekkies are hating Picard. So I just find that intriguing. Uh-oh. George, what's up, George? How you doing? George said, I need to watch Better Call Saul. Man, I'll be kind of hesitant to get into that because Breaking Bad was so good. So a spinoff show, Breaking Bad, I just feel like it might ruin the whole experience for me if I get into that. So I don't know, man. I mean, because there's no way, in my opinion, that Better Call Saul could even live up to half of what Breaking Bad was. Breaking Bad was like groundbreaking, dude. So I'm a little scared, man. I'm a little scared, personally. Eventually, I might have to get into it, but right now, I'm a little scared to watch Better Call Saul. I'm a little scared. Let's see. Whoo. All right, you notice that episode 1 to 3 look like Donkey Do, but still the classic 4 through 6 are magnificent. They used the 35mm film. I am guessing he's talking about Picard. Okay. All right, cool. George says Better Call Saul is better. Really? Better than Breaking Bad? That is a bold statement, George. I mean, that's a bold statement, dude. That is bold. But then again, I would expect nothing less from George. Nothing less. After says they tend to streamline the wire with more subsequent series. The first series might be more of an overview. Maybe. Oh, you talking about Star Wars, not Picard? Okay, gotcha. Heffa says I'm not one to nitpick Star Trek. I'm along for the ride. Hey man, nothing wrong with enjoying your entertainment. You know what our boy Edabon says. Always enjoy your entertainment. Always enjoy your entertainment. Oh, we got Pacina here. What's up, man? How you doing? Says Samsung ended production of LCD panels end of 2020. Samsung Quantum Dot OLED and Micro OLED screens will be replacing the dated LCD screens. My question is, what product does Samsung use LCD screens on? Because it's not their high-end smartphones. That's for damn sure. The Galaxy S20 Ultras use OLED, so I don't know what do they use the LCD on. I'm curious. Maybe they're lower. Maybe they're lower end phones. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Mike McAinch. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek. I don't see the problem with Picard. All right. Okay. Like I said, I haven't watched it because I'm not into Star Trek like that, but I've heard that people are mad. I mean, the hardcore Trekkies are mad. They are like stock raving mad about that show. So you got to take that up with them. Janosa says Paramount needs to release the Trek movie to UHD immediately. Woo! Okay. All right. All right, so A says that Samsung using LCDs on their refrigerator. Think about that statement. They use LCD screens on their refrigerator. Like, that's just so weird to me that we're talking about LCD screens being on refrigerators, man. We talking about a refrigerator. You know, the refrigerator is that cold box where you store your food, your frozen meats, and your drinks, and your cheese, and things like that. And we're talking about how Samsung puts LCDs on their refrigerator, the box that stores your food. But Samsung has these big, gigantic refrigerators they call hubs, and they have Wi-Fi and internet. It's just ridiculous. It's craziness. Man, it is a crazy world we live in where your refrigerator has Wi-Fi and an LCD screen. Woo! All right, Colin said he thought the swearing in Picard wasn't needed. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems I don't know. I think a lot of these writers are trying to use swearing as a way to make show more gritty. I know watching the morning show on Apple TV within the first 5 minutes of the morning show, they had swearing up and down. I'm like, damn, like really? But yeah, I think they try to use that as a way to make the show more gritty. I don't know if it's needed or not, but I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do, I guess. Let's see. Even says he's been watching a lot of old Top Gear with Clarkson and Company, Car plus British humor. I have never watched that show, but I've heard good things about it. So that's a lot of people seem to enjoy that show. So that's what's up. All right, Michael Pepper says, what about other companies that they provide displays for? There are plenty of other devices that use Samsung's LCD displays if you take that into consideration. Ooh, okay, that's definitely true. Because we know that Samsung is one of the major leaders in display technology. So you bring up a very good point. Very good point, Michael Pepper. Very good point. Simple Tech says, I don't know why you have to curse to have a good show. You don't. You don't have to curse to have a good show. I mean, there are a bunch of creators on YouTube that don't curse in their videos, including myself on the main channel anyway. On the live streams, I like to let go a little bit on the live stream, but on my main channel, I do not curse, and I think my videos are pretty good. So you're right. You do not have to curse to have good content. I agree. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Neil says he just finished watching Seinfeld. Now he's watching the IT Crowd UK. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Nice. Ethnic says swearing is like tattoos now. They're mainstream and hence lose their impact. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Colin says Clarkson, Hammond, and May seem to be doing more and more YouTube these days on their Drive Tribe channel. Have no idea who those people are. No clue. None. Let's see. Simple Test says I've cursed the time between my video, but yeah, it gets to be old. I mean, I guess I'm guessing he meant to say it used to be old. Janosen Type, I've seen Curb Your Enthusiasm. I have not seen that show. I have not seen that show. So, Simple Tech talks about a personal choice of not cursing. Yes. I don't curse in my main video for the same reason that Terry Warfield stopped cursing. I don't know if you all, first of all, I don't know if you guys, are familiar with or watch Terry Warfield, but Terry Warfield has been on YouTube for probably 5-6 years. And before he changed up in content, Terry Warfield was straight gangster. Like that dude used to curse like every other word. Like I kind of miss the old school Terry Warfield, to be honest with you, but that dude was hardcore. But I think a year or two ago, he made the decision to stop cursing in his videos because he realized that kids watching content, and you don't want kids to be picking up curse words from watching your content. And plus, parents won't let kids watch your content if it has profanity. So he stopped cursing in his videos, and that's why I stopped cursing in my videos. Now, I never cursed that much in my videos to begin with, but over a year ago, I made the decision to stop cursing completely in my main videos. Hell, the reason why I'm always talking about monkeys, nipples, and things like that is because that's my creative way of cursing. Obviously, monkeys, nipples is not a curse word, but it's just something crazy I made up to take the place of a curse word. But I do not curse in my main video because I know kids are watching my content. And just like Terry, I do not want kids taking profanity away from watching my videos. I want everybody to be able to watch my videos. If you enjoy my content, I want you to be able to watch my videos, which is why I do not curse on the main channel at all. So I understand it. I respect it. Nothing to get creators that do curse in their video, but I choose not to. And besides the fact that it's more kid friendly, it's more brand friendly as well. So that's why I made the decision not to curse on my main videos. And that's it. And George wants to have this argument about WrestleMania. You really want to have this argument, George? Do you really want to have this argument, George? Because you're about to get a watered down version of WrestleMania. They should have took my advice, George. They should have canceled it. I don't know why they're going on with this watered down version of WrestleMania, man. You about to get it's not even gonna be WrestleMania. It's gonna be like the NBA D League version of WrestleMania. You got no crowd. You already got mainstream stars pulling out because of sickness and things like that. It's going to be crap. Like, dude. And now that tomorrow, instead of 2 days, like what is that? How you gonna have WrestleMania with no crowd and your top star pulled out and other stars are pulling out, and it's I don't know what WWE is gonna do about this, man. This is gonna be rough. This could be bad, George. It could be bad, man. It could be bad. There has to be something to say for quality of content, and the quality of this WrestleMania is going to be piss poor because you are missing key elements that make WrestleMania. Mainly being the crowd. you call a hater if you want to, but when you're sitting there watching WrestleMania, you will know what I'm talking about. So I'll put it to you like this. George, I don't know if you've ever played any of the WWE video games, but if you have played the WWE video game, you will notice that if you're listening to the commentators in those video games, they sound nothing like they do on the regular TV shows. They don't have the enthusiasm. They don't have the passion when they're commentating. They're reading lines. And when you are playing the WWE video games, listening to the commentators, you can tell that they're reading lines and they have no passion. They're just reading the script. When you're watching on TV, they have much more passion and they're reacting to things that are happening in real time and they're not reading lines. It sounds 1,000 times different on the TV product, on Raw, on SmackDown, from when you're playing the WWE video game. What you're about to get at WrestleMania this year is the video game version of WrestleMania. It is going to be bad. I am warning you, George. Don't get your hopes up. I mean, I was listening to some of the commentary from the audience listen Raw, and the commentators sound just like they do in a video game. They have no excitement. They have no passion because there's no crowd there to get their adrenaline pumping. You gonna learn, George. You when you watch this WrestleMania, you will know what I'm talking about. Like when Michael Cole comes out there and be like 1, 2, 3, instead of going, oh my God, it's down for the count. Well, you don't have that, George. You go understand why I said they should have promoted or canceled it. Like there are reasons. You are missing key elements that make it WrestleMania. It's like it's just not gonna be the same. It's going to be a watered down version of WrestleMania. It is just this has the potential to flop terribly. So I hope it doesn't, but it's gonna be hard, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be extremely difficult to produce the level of content for WrestleMania that we have become accustomed to over the past 36 years. That's gonna be hard, dude. It's gonna be very hard. Damn near impossible. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Ooh. Maddie G, what's going on, man? How you doing, Maddie G? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Woo. All right, what we got? All right, let's see. Yeah, Jordan. I like Jordan too. I like Jordan. Jordan's legit, man. Jordan, that's my dude. That is my dude. Woo. All right, let's see. Bruh. No. Actually, everybody have watched that. Everybody except Viper. I am not doing it. No. Nope. None of that. I'm not doing it. No. Mm-mm. Y'all can have that. Y'all can keep that to yourself. I'm going back to bench Chicago PD, damn. I'm not messing with that. I'm good with that. Oh, we got Jason C in the cut. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? How you doing? Tish said that's because Vincent greedy like the owner of Hobby Lobby. Oh, yeah, we know Vincent's all about that paper, man. But I mean, Vincent's losing a lot of money on this too. I mean, they got to refund all those tickets that they sold for WrestleMania in the stadium. They about to lose a ton of money on this. So I don't know. I mean, I guess the show must go on, but it's gonna be a downgraded, watered down show. But We shall see. All right, Wisdom says, Viper, have you ever thought about doing a Saturday or Sunday night show? I have, but obviously I do this every Friday night, so it really doesn't make sense for me to do a Saturday show. I kind of thought about doing a Sunday show, but that it sucks because Sunday right before the work week begins, and I really can't stay up that long. I have to get up in the morning, so it's kind of difficult. So the best thing for me to do is Friday night, and so that's why I did Friday. She knows and said, "Man, I miss the Attitude Era. You and me both, baby. You and me both." George, oh, George is hilarious. I love you, George. You're funny. Yes, yeah, Gronk is hosting WrestleMania. I don't really know what that looks like now, but yeah, he's hosting it. So, I mean, I feel kind of bad for him because I'm pretty sure he waited for this moment his entire life, and now he gets this, whatever that is. But hey, it is what it is, and he's probably getting paid handsomely to do it. So, I mean, he'll make his money and go from there. But it's gonna be weird. It ain't going to be weird. How does social distancing work in the square circle? It doesn't. I am pretty sure that they all get tested, or they all have been tested beforehand. So, there nobody's wrestling that is infected. They'll all be tested before they even get to the ring. So that won't be a problem. But yeah, there is no social distancing in a wrestling match. Not really. All right, Buzz said, when was the last time you watched professional wrestling in person? I was really pissed off and haven't watched any wrestling since 75. The last time I watched wrestling in person was probably, Jesus Christ, probably about 10 years ago, maybe. But probably maybe about 10 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think about 10 years ago. It's been a while since I've been to a show in person. It's been a while. All right, let's see. Yeah. Even it's acting, but it ain't all acting. You can't act and wrestle. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know the moves. You have to know how to adjust to different situations in the ring. So it's not all. I laugh at people that say wrestling is fake. Wrestling is not fake. Yes, it's a storyline, and they're playing out storylines. Yes, but it is not fake. The injuries are real. The risks are real, and it's not fake. So anybody who thinks it's fake, no, it's not. It is not fake. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Jason. Roman Reigns backed out of WrestleMania because he didn't want to risk his health because he's already he was or is battling leukemia, so his immune system is already compromised. So he didn't want to risk it with the coronavirus, so he backed out, and I don't blame him. And other people, I think other wrestlers have backed out, or they couldn't wrestle, or they can't wrestle because of injury. So I got the WrestleMania is going to be kind of watered down already without a crowd, and then some of the wrestlers not going to be available. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. All right, see. No, like I said, I don't blame him for blacking out. Like he's at risk. Like he is high risk. He has a pre-existing condition that makes him at a higher risk to catch the virus. I do not blame him for backing out of WrestleMania. Because I keep telling you guys, it's not about you. Even if you are all right, if you contract the virus, and even if you survive, you can pass it on to your friends and family. It is not just about you catching the virus. It's about you passing it on to other people and your friends and family that may not be as prepared to handle it as you are. Anytime you are going out there in public and things like that, you're risking yourself and your family. So it's not just you. I think people still don't understand that the virus is so easily transmitted from person to person. That's why they keep encouraging social distancing. That's why they're telling people to stay home. Because if you're congregating in groups of people like that, you can pass the virus on pretty easily. So there's that. All right, let's see. Buzz says he agreed wrestling isn't fake. It's just too scripted for me. Yeah. I mean that you can't really argue with that. It is scripted, but again, it's definitely not fake. But it is scripted. So there you go. All right, Simple Test said, did you know that the script can be flipped based on crowd reaction or it can alter storylines? Yes. The crowd is a huge part of what happens in the wrestling ring and things like that. So you're right about that. All right, Etherton, there are antibody test kits being trialed that tell you if you have corona. Very handy. Yeah. Apparently, the FDA just approved a test that could tell you in 5 minutes if you have the virus. So that's pretty cool because this whole waiting for a week stuff is kind of weak. So Waiting for a week and kind of week. See what I did there? See what I did there? But yeah, they approved a new testing procedure that tells you if you have it in 5 minutes, so that'll be very helpful. Now they just have to get the test, and they have to get more of these tests out there so more people can get tested. Because the main problem right now is that there's not enough tests to go around for everybody. So if you have the corona, you won't know because they won't test you unless you're practically dying. So testing right now is still very limited. So we need to get it more widespread available so people can get tested that need to get tested. And we have just been invaded by Sold by Tech. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, any other questions, comments, discussions you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? Let me know, man. Let me know. Cause yeah. What is happening here? Hold on. It's just oh man. Let's see. Jason said, have your work told you how long they expect you will be working from home, Viper? No, nobody has any idea. Everybody is going off with the guidelines of the CDC and the government. No one knows how long we're going to be working at home. It's basically up to the CDC and the government to figure out what's happening with the virus because everybody's going off of what they're saying and things like that. So no one has any idea of how long we're going to be working from home, but I suspect it'll be probably past May. Like they're saying to the end of April, but no, we're gonna be working past home we're gonna be working from home into June, I'm guessing. So you should probably be prepared to be at home for a while. This is not. I mean, we're not gonna beat this thing like that quickly because we weren't prepared. We literally were not prepared. So now we're playing catch up, and in the midst of playing catch up, we are playing way from behind, and people aren't taking it seriously. So because we're playing catch up, and because people aren't taking it seriously, we are going to be home a lot longer than what we probably should be if we were prepared. And since we were not prepared, there you go. It is what it is. So I don't know. Let's see. Buzz and still doing Uber. All right, man. That's what's up, man. You be safe out there. Make sure you're protecting yourself, bro. Make sure you're protecting yourself because you never know, man. You never know. You never know, baby. You never know. Yeah. You for the best. All right. Any other question, comments before we get out of here? Yeah, Simple Tech, exactly. The people that don't care are ruining it for everybody else because they won't stay home. If you don't stay home, we're gonna have this lockdown happen longer because people aren't staying home. So that is what that is. So I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging with me tonight. I appreciate you guys rocking with me each and every week. For those of you all that super chatted or brought me a coffee, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys donating and supporting me, man. Like I said, we are in the middle of these trying times, and no one knows what's going to happen at the other end of this. So anything that you can support and give is greatly appreciated. I love rocking with you guys each and every week, man. You guys make this fun. You make it worth coming back here every week. It's getting harder and harder. I'm gonna be real with you all. It is getting harder, especially what's happening right now. It is harder and harder for me to come out here every Friday night to figure out what to talk to you all about. Because, like I said, not much is happening in the tech world, and obviously I'm a tech creator, and it is getting extremely difficult for me to come out here every Friday night and try to figure out what to talk to you about that will keep your attention for at least 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. I'm running out of ideas, man. So, I mean, tonight I got lucky because I got the partnership with StreamYard, so I was able to talk about that and go off that. But it's hard, man. It's hard when we're at a standstill and the entire tech industry is at a standstill. It makes it difficult for me to have things to talk to you about every Friday night. But I'm doing my best. I'm out here every night. As long as you guys show up every week, I'm showing up every week, and we'll get it done, bro. We are getting it done. But I'm out here tonight. I appreciate you guys. And And the other thing is that it's harder and harder for me to podcast every week too, because the podcast, like Friday Night Vibe, it's hard for me to come up with a topic for the podcast. But I mean, we'll figure it out. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.